Morning, everybody. What a way to start a video. Good morning, everybody. I'm here in busy Cebu City, and yesterday I showed you like an old part of Cebu, but now I'm gonna head to the newer part where there's like a lot of new developments going on and see what's happening around it. There's like a lot of malls, a lot of shops, a lot of stuff going on. You can see the busy street right here ahead of me. Gotta watch my step while I walk, but yeah. Gonna show you Cebu IT Park and other parts around Ayala, and we'll see what else can we find. You see how crazy it is over here, the road and stuff. You're competing with the motorcycles and stuff. So that's how it is when you cross the streets in the Philippines, but then you can start seeing the developments ahead of me. So I'm probably gonna do like 1 or 2 blocks down, and you're gonna see another side of the city. Over there is like the high-rise buildings. Or you're gonna do like, yeah, a block or 2, and then I'll show you the other side of Cebu. So the funny thing about a lot of cities in the Philippines is that you see the huge contrast when you make a detour in some of the streets like this, like tiny, but then you can see the high-rise buildings behind me, ahead of me. See, we have like a car shop, then we got like vendors selling street food. And there's more ahead of me. Then you got the jeepneys. And you gotta watch. When you walk around the Philippines, you always got to watch where you're walking. You know, if you miss a bet, if you take a wrong step, you're going to fall down and crack your head. So, you know, always stay cautious. We got this over here. Then we got like more people over here eating. There's like a food corner. And then you got the tall buildings over here. And then over here, you just enter like a new world. The modern skyscrapers. Kind of makes me feel like if I'm in BGC in Manila, but this is Cebu. High-rise buildings. Then we're gonna pass a couple of malls around here. Walking around here, you can see how different and developed the streets are compared to the older side of Cebu. So I'm probably gonna make a detour to the left and walk around Ayala Terrace Mall. Show you a little bit around, then I'm gonna start making my way more into the other downtown area and probably walk all the way to IT Park. So you're gonna see like another side, and that's like a new development that happened in Cebu. And like I said yesterday, I do like the jeepneys here in Cebu. Look at this one, small in style. Yesterday I rode one, but unfortunately I didn't film myself in it. It was just kind of crowded, and I didn't want to like invade people's privacy in the jeepney, but it was a good experience for me. Many times I've been in the Philippines, this was the first time I rode a jeepney, and I was surprised that I fit pretty comfortable when I sat down. And as you can see, they're building more condos over here, so it seems like in the future it'll be fully developed, this area. Kind of like BGC, you know, similar in Cebu version. So we make it right over here in Cebu Ayala malls, and then you keep seeing like more and more skyscrapers are popping up here in Cebu. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go in the mall, get a little bit of air condition, walk around. There's like a terrace, you can look in the top, and then we get up and keep walking around the street. Made it here in the mall, and you already know the deal with the malls in the Philippines. They're pretty big, like you're walking, you don't know where to go, so you go that way, or go that way. But the reason I came here is because there's a terrace upstairs that I want to show you guys, and it has a nice view, like a balcony, so we're gonna head upstairs. What I wanted to show you guys, the balcony here in this mall, and it kind of reminds me of Uptown and BGC. Like they got a balcony, and then you got the fountain. Wow, it's a little bit hot, but it's pretty nice what they got here. And then they got some food options. One thing about the Philippines, I think, compared to other countries in Southeast Asia, is that they have a lot of Western food. Like if you're a Western and you crave some Western food, you're not gonna have any issues trying to find that here in the Philippines. They also got like a lot of Japanese cuisine and stuff, you know, so yeah, it's like an interesting concept, you know. You see the view, the condos, the high-rise building, but yeah. And this is like the main atrium of the mall here of Ayala. You can see how big it is. Multi-level, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 4 solid floors, but it's pretty big. Then they got a food court around here, so yeah. You know, because of the hot weather, I know in the Philippines they got tons of malls to walk around. And over here we got the terrace and the balcony. This resembles Greenbelt in Makati. Same, they got a garden, you know. And this is the thing I love about the malls in the Philippines. It's not just a mall, but it also got like balcony, and you can walk around. I guess the concept is to make it like an entertaining center, you know, for you to pass your time with your friends and the family. But yeah. And this is another side of Cebu compared to the area that I filmed yesterday. So I love both of them. So you see a lot of developments going on over here, so pretty nice. We just got off the mall, but now I'm gonna head to the other side. I'm literally just gonna follow where I see the high-rise buildings and see what can I capture. Then I'll make my way to the other district, Cebu IT Park. So let's do it. So I like the entrance. It's probably like a hotel, residences. We got more happening on the other side, and they got a Holiday Inn in the back. So I guess this is where all the action happens here in Cebu. But we're gonna make it to the other side. You can see the modern developments of the city over here. There's more to come. Then over here it seems like they're gonna pop up another skyscraper, but then I guess it's like a regular area. So I don't think there's much happening around here, but I'll figure it out. I'll explore and find my way to another side. Walk in the area, you see a regular local neighborhood like this. They got more across the street. Across the street, and I guess the people who work in areas over here, this is where they hang out and they get themselves food and stuff. See, they got a couple of options of eateries. So you got this, and then you got a new high-rise building here in the back. But tons of restaurants. Like I say, in the Philippines, you can never go hungry with all the food options happening right here. More over there. And I think that's buko right there, like coconut, the selling. So I'm right here, and I'm gonna walk all the way to the other side to see what the hype is about Cebu IT Park. So I'm just waiting for the light to turn green and do it the right way. So one thing I gotta say, like Manila, the traffic in Cebu is crazy. A lot of cars, people humping the horns. I don't think I could ever drive here. If you think it's crazy in New York, come over here to Asia or the Philippines. This is like another level in terms of traffic. But yeah, I don't know how far in the map. It looks like it's close. It might be farther in person, but I'll see how far it is walking to where I want to go. So as you can see, look how crazy the traffic is. And look, you got to compete here with the motorcycles, but they're hardcore. Then they try to, you know, pass between the cars and squeeze by, so yeah. Then also we got the delivery drivers that delivers food and stuff, but look, the traffic keeps going on, so this is intense right here. Here to Cebu IT Park, just have a little enemy, which is the rain, so I'm probably gonna shelter around here and wait for the rain to go down, then I'll show you what's happening. This is like another side of the area. This is like, I think it's catered to people who work in call centers, but then they got like restaurants and stuff. The rain stopped. I waited like a good 25 minutes, 30 minutes for the rain to stop, so we're gonna make it to the other side. So it looks like it's a nice looking area. And like I said, this is giving me kind of like BGC vibes, but in Cebu. You can see all the developed buildings over here. And like people follow the rules, you know, no jaywalking and stuff. The streets are really organized and clean. So this is like a new spot here, and I guess they're gonna develop more of the area. Like it happened yesterday, the rain came and it was pouring like super hard. And then it gets like flooded over here, so I gotta watch where I walk. It's just crazy that even in a developed area like this, you can still see how it gets flooded when the rain comes down. Like, look at all this water, so now people are just trying to manage how they're gonna walk around this water. They're used to it here. I gotta watch where I walk. Thank God I got sneakers on and not chinelas or sandals. And even over here, they got more to go around. There's a mall over here, but I'm probably gonna walk straight to see what's going on. So this is like a little city within a city, you know. I like how they got all the trees and everything decorated. And then it's all literally like call centers, I guess, for high-rise buildings, and then you got like restaurants and stuff. This is another of those Ayala malls that they got around. Kind of like the one I was inside by the terrace. So I'm gonna walk to the corner and merge this way and see what else can I find. And probably wrap up the video for today. And then as I was walking here, they got like those little buses that you see over there from a distance. And some of them say IT Park, so I guess if you're in the city center of Cebu, you can hop on one of those buses and take it right here. and connect with other areas that you want to go into Cebu. This is the bus center. They got like food eateries and stuff. Then there's more over here, like an open plaza, but like I said, because of the rain, you don't really see like much movement. But it still is pretty cool. And every time when I Google this area, there's something that looks like a little triangle. So I'm gonna see if I can sneak ahead and get a shot of it. They got a couple of eateries right here. You can see the high-rise buildings. I think in the nighttime, this is where they do like a market. I can see it right there. Not sure if they open only on the weekends. That's like a food market. I've seen that in some of the videos and online. And this is another like a barbecue joint. But yeah, pretty cool area. Seems like it's gonna start raining again. And my glasses are literally getting wet. What I usually see, but it seems like they're gonna renovate the area. I know in the nighttime it usually lights up with some of the modern buildings right here. But yeah, now I'm just gonna head back and see what else can I find, and if not, I'll probably call it the end of the video for today. Any bus terminal they got here, the little buses like I showed you, and they got a couple of eateries right here. And then the market is on the other side, but yeah, you know, small but pretty interesting. So this is the second day after yesterday, and the weather's more stable today. And I'm here at the Taoist Temple, and you guys are wondering why I'm wearing a face mask. Well, you guys are wondering why I'm wearing a face mask is because it's required to get in. But I heard a lot about this temple. I'm ready to check it in and get some shots. So let's do it. So far the entrance is pretty beautiful. And I can start seeing Cebu City over there at the end, way up in the hill. And it wasn't too far from the hotel I'm staying, like a 10-minute drive, smooth drive, you know. But yeah, let's go up. So far, like what I'm seeing, it looks beautiful. So this is kind of giving me vibes of the Batu Caves in Malaysia, like the same stairs, but these stairs are like much wider than the ones in Malaysia. But you see the beautiful temple over here, and then you get the view of Cebu. So yeah, pretty nice, and the weather looks like it's gonna cooperate with us today, so hopefully. So I was a little frustrated, and plus I have a little bit of allergies and stuff with the rain from yesterday, so hopefully today is a better day. So the temple is beautiful, and there are places where you can pray, just don't take pictures in the inside, but this is what you get. The dragon, they were up in the hill, so this is a really beautiful, relaxing area to be. And this over here is cool, they got the bamboos over here, wow. Connected down here, but yeah, I like how it has it written in Chinese, a sign, so pretty beautiful. Here you get a better shot of the dragon and beautiful structural architecture, so this is a pretty well maintained area. Just look at the hill and downtown Cebu City, and you can even see the waterfront all the way back there, so pretty cool. So now I'm going up, and the view is even better up here. You got this here that kind of has like that Chinese architecture. And of course, the downtown area of Cebu. Then we're gonna go up here to see what's going on. So it's a really peaceful area for you to meditate right here. No matter what religion you are, you know, it's a place that's totally worth it. It's sacred, and a lot of peaceful vibes over here. Then I just can't get enough of the architecture over here. And I'm a huge fan of views, so this is a perfect place for pictures too. Then you got this. It's pretty nice, and I love the houses surrounding the area. It's like a different type of vibe, but then look at this 360 view. Just gorgeous. Then I see a gate here, and I guess this is probably like a private area. Some beautiful looking houses over there, so pretty interesting. And then we got this over here. Everything is well maintained, clean. There's even like a fountain. But yeah, so far the place hasn't disappointed me. And I'm a huge fan of temple, not just as beautiful architecture over here, but the fact that you get the view of Cebu City is just amazing. So yeah, definitely add this in your list if you ever visit Cebu in the Philippines. So I decided to came back to the same spot that I was here yesterday to finish business. Because of the weather, it was raining and it just brought my mood down. I was feeling sick, but we are right back here, and I'm gonna walk to the other side to see what else is happening over here. So I'm gonna merge to the other side to see where the night market is gonna happen. This is the other side of the park and the bus terminal that I didn't check out yesterday. So far they got this spot here where they sell sisig. And by the way, sisig is actually my favorite Filipino dish. I got people that ask me that every time, and I think that's one of it. Also lechon, but you know, I grew up in Puerto Rico, so we eat this every time. So I'm gonna pass by the, I think it's called Sugbo Mercado. It should be closed now, but they open on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays from 5 o'clock to 1 o'clock in the morning. So this is the spot. So maybe in the nighttime I'll come back and see what's going on over here. It's still pretty early. It's not even noon, I think. But it's getting a little bit hot over here. Yeah, this is it. So far, it looks pretty good. Looks like there's a lot of options of food. So I'm excited to check it out. But yeah, then they got pipeline over here. They got a couple of stuff going on. But yeah, now I'm walking in squares. Yeah, it seems like there's more happening over here, but it's pretty dead now. But if I come back later, it probably gets busier. Now I'm gonna make it to the other side to see what's going on. And I gotta tell you, it's just crazy how you see the contrast within literally like a block down when you step out of this. So, like, don't get me wrong, I love it. You know, the Philippines doesn't really look like this, like the buildings. This is just like a little portion of it. But this is mostly catered to, you know, people who work like in call centers and stuff, but then they turn it like into a shopping district. They got malls, they got like restaurants, tons of food options. But then if you go outside, you see, you know, the local vibes, the motorcycle, the beautiful, you know, restaurants, shops, street food, and literally like going up the hill, going down the hill. So that's what makes it so special in this country. And you can see the buildings are not as tall as the one in Manila, but they're pretty nice and they're developed, you know. So across the street, so different from yesterday. Yesterday was literally raining pretty hard and flooded, but right now it's beautiful and sunny, so that's why I thought I should come back and do a proper justice to this neighborhood right here. So not sure what this is, but I'm gonna walk forward to the other side. Then this over here, I noticed is all over the Philippines. Yellow cap, kind of, I guess it's trying to resemble like a New York pizzeria here. So I guess it's like a fast food joint right here in the Philippines. I think I saw a blogger, he did like a review on all the fast foods in the Philippines. So this is something pretty different, but I don't know, I'm not really like a big fan of pizza, but maybe one day I'll see how they do the pizza here in the Philippines. Might be different. And this is the famous fast food Jollibee right here. Like a model one. You see this literally in every corner. And one thing I gotta say, the Jollibee here tastes way better than the one back home in the States. Even though the people love it in the States, but over here it's just a different type of flavor. You don't see like the red color in the meat when you cut it in pieces. But yeah, tell you how different the neighborhood looks like, right? And compared to yesterday with the rain and all that, but yeah, pretty cool, I like it. And I think this neighborhood is being developed like only like a couple of years old, so. So yeah, people waving at me. This is another fast food joint to Chow King, and I think it's like a mixture of Chinese and Filipino. I had it only once like years ago, and it was pretty decent, it was pretty good. Gotta tell you, it really makes a huge difference when it's not raining. It looks way better today. We got a couple of fast food joints over here. Shakey's, McDonald's, but you get that back home. So I'm walking back the street that I was walking yesterday, and yep, don't recognize much of it, but you know, it's covered with vegetation. So compared to Quezon Circle, that was the first day, over there, for some reason I feel brutal hot, and that might be the reason why I'm still sick. But right now, over here, it feels like a little bit more chill, you know, better weather. So yep, the heat in Manila is just different. And then you get a view, look how nice and paved the sidewalks are. With the trees, you know, that's something that needs to be done more around here. So I guess little by little they're doing like a little process and stuff. And then you got like a couple of buses around in the park over there. I wouldn't be sitting there in the summer, but I see people doing it under the palm tree. And then this is Ayala Malls. Pretty nice mall. I ate there yesterday, you know, and then it's like a little plaza in the center, but you can walk around, so it's a pretty cool vibe. So came back in the nighttime to check out the market because it opens in the weekend, and so far it looks pretty good. So far it looks pretty good, you know, the lights, everything, a lot of people over here. So I'm gonna walk around, stroll around, and see what is around, and probably grab some food or something. So let's do it. See some of the stand, they got fruits, got a bit of everything you can imagine. So And they got the sitting area over here. You see the barbecue. Wow, it smells pretty good, the food. And they got people singing. You know, this is what you want when it comes to the Philippines. A good vibe, good food, good music. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Meat over here. I guess you tell them you want it, they'll cook it for you. Got more over here. So I walk around, I don't know what to choose. There's so many options. Everything here looks pretty good, but yeah. Probably gonna stroll without filming to make my mind what I'm gonna eat. What I got the pork chop, rice, you know, the way how they made it, they seasoned it pretty well. They put some sauce in it, so let's see if it tastes good. So I got this right here, I'll show you. It's the platter. I'm gonna dig in, I'm gonna try the meat first. The meat looks pretty good. Hopefully it's tender. Now the thing about the Philippines, they never give you like a knife. It's always like a spoon and a fork, so I don't know how I'm gonna break this. I'm gonna try the pork alone. Wow. It's really good. And when the rice, perfection. So I decided to wrap up the day, and I got a kind of strange combination, apple and banana shake. I think you misunderstand me because I wanted it in medium, but you gave me a small, but cheers, let's try. It's pretty good though, the combination was pretty good. Flavorful, you know, and fresh food, so yeah. I think that's gonna be a good day to wrap up the night here exploring the new area of Cebu City. So I think I'm happy and satisfied right now. So that was a really cool evening here, exploring the market, really good food, good vibes, and I was just chilling there enjoying the music. So I'm gonna wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.